Hello, my name is Daniel Beer. I teach Russian history at Royal Holloway and I'm also the head of the history department. It's a large department of about 35 full-time members of staff, and these historians, many of them internationally renowned, offer a fantastic range of courses from the rise and fall of the Roman Republic, through the history of the Crusades, to the Ottoman Empire, the history of the French Revolution, the Russian Revolution, the Holocaust, post-war Europe and modern Britain. They also offer courses that span the globe, from the United States to China, from Europe to the Middle East, and from Latin America to South Asia. And the advantage of this tremendous range and depth in our teaching is that students are taught by people who are experts in their field, who are able to bring their own experience of working in far-flung libraries and archives into the classroom and communicate their own sense of passion and excitement about their subjects. So I'm, for example, able to bring my research in Russian libraries and archives and even further flung sort of Siberian towns and cities into the classroom in my teaching on the history of the Russian Empire and the Russian Revolution. Students, of course, then are able to challenge us with their questions and their observations. They make us think hard about how we can best frame and explain our own material. And so the seminar room becomes a kind of collaborative learning environment where we explore and scrutinize the past together, we debate it, and there are no right answers. So we very much encourage our students to develop their own independent ideas about the big historical questions that we address together. My colleagues and I are constantly looking for new ways to challenge and engage our students. So our assessments are a very mixed economy. We have some more traditional forms like the essay and the oral presentation, but we also increasingly use blog posts and podcasts to give students a sense of how history can be applied in the public sphere. Across the board, though, we are encouraging our students to develop their own critical thinking, to be able to marshal evidence in support of their arguments, and to express their ideas in a variety of formats crisply and persuasively. The great French historian, Marc Bloch, wrote that misunderstanding the present was the inevitable consequence of ignorance of the past. And the study of history at Royal Holloway is very much engaged with the understanding of our own world today, so sort of how it took shape. My colleagues and I help to engage in public debates about the past, whether that's in commentaries in the media, or whether it's through serving as advisors to governments, to think tanks, to museums, to journalists and to filmmakers. We're a large department, but we're also an extremely friendly and accessible department. We have fantastic pastoral support in history, which is centred on a very strong relationship which we build up between the personal tutors and the incoming first years, which then endures across the rest of their undergraduate degree. We're also a very diverse department, so we have students and indeed members of staff from across the globe and from a broad range of backgrounds, and we celebrate that diversity as we explore the past together.